Hi, everyone. Scott and Amy Sharkey from Sharkey's Greenhouses, and we're going to be doing some container planting today. So we've got a 12-inch container. It does have holes in the bottom, so it does have drainage, and that's something you absolutely want. So
Very important.
be sure to look at your containers. Make sure that they have holes in them. If they don't, then go through and drill some holes in there.
Sometimes they will have a hole, but it'll have a plug in it, and you can just remove that
Or
plug.
a little punch. It'll be because some of these might be house plants and you
Right.
might not want that. But for outside containers, you definitely do want to have some drainage holes.
So this has quite a bit of volume in it. So we're going to go ahead and fill it up with good quality soil. And it's very important that you use a high grade soil that's not filled with a lot of perlite or
The big hunks of everything else. that are
yep, the
just filler.
fillers. And I'm filling it up, well, he's filling up, but almost to the rim. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set,
I'm gonna take just a little bit out because
Yeah,
you got
it's gonna
6-inch
be a lot.
plants. Yeah.
I'm going to set them in there just to see how I like them looking first. And we'll see if I can do this backwards. Do you want to talk a little bit
And
on
how do
these
you
plants?
how do you want this to
I'm going
the
flat,
tall-
so the tall is to the back. If you wanted it all the way around where you're going to be walking on a deck, then you would put your tallest in the middle and then build from there how it's going to look. And then I'm going to fill it in. I have all these little fun things.
This is gonna be full.
I know it's going to be so pretty.
Yep.
And then I have a few pansies I'm going to put in there too.
All right.
Okay, so I have I have 4 4-inch plants and a 6-inch plant, and I might use like maybe 1 pack of bedding plants for this pot. Because it's so deep, I can do that with the roots.
So the dahlia is going in first.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to clean it up just a little bit. There's a few leaves that are kind of in question.
Which
This
is
the-
normal.
Yep, and this is the time to do it. Go through, clean it up, take that tag, just so you can remember, if you like this color of dahlia or any of the plants, be sure to stick it right in that pot, and then it's safe for now. Just remember when you go to clean it out in the fall that there's some tags in there, and then keep those. So when you walk into that local greenhouse of yours, that you can tell them, hey, I like this. Do you have this? Instead of what we get so many times of, hey, I had a flower. It was purple. Do you know what it is? Well, it's very hard for us to figure out that puzzle.
Yeah. And right now is a great time to look at your roots. How do they look? Look how nice and white these look. That's a great for roots. It's not root bound. It's got nice crisp white roots.
We're not breaking it up because
Nope.
we've used good soil, so that's going to root right in right away.
And we're not dealing with an unhealthy plant.
Yep. Quality plants count. So this is the super alyssum. This is not the bedding plant alyssum. This alyssum gets very, very big. It's an aggressive form of alyssum. So you got the calibrachoas, the potato vine.
That's a tricolor.
The tricolor potato vine. If you look at the edges, it has kind of a purple around it, and now you're just kind of filling in that space with pansies.
Pansies, and I'm just going to put just a little bit of Dusty Miller off the back and right in the center because I love it.
Yeah, and the Dusty Miller gets big. Just remember that it's a beautiful
It kind of
contrasting.
bushes out a little bit.
But putting that close to the middle, it's pretty aggressive. So it's going to grow nice and tall. Not
Yeah,
taller than the dahlia or the spike, but it will definitely be up in this area here.
And this will trail down. This will kind of just trail a little bit and get bushy. Dahlia will come up and you can see all these blooms that are coming off of it, and the spike will grow up with it. So you have that trailing, you have the fullness, and then you have the height going all in one.
Give it a couple of smacks to get that soil to situate in there. Normally we would go through and put in maybe a handful of slow release fertilizer like the Osmocote, just to sprinkle that in there. That's great. That gives it just a little bit of fertilizing whenever you're watering it, but it does not substitute for feeding your planter once a week with the Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer. So make sure that you're still fertilizing regularly, at least once a week.
And what I'm doing right now is I'm filling in with extra soil around the edges, or I'm feeling around where I planted that I don't have any big gaps, you know, when you plant it in and then you have two next to each other. So I want to make sure that it's kind of full, but I'm also leaving that lip around the entire portion of the planter so that when I'm watering, or you're watering,
it stays
in and
Yep.
it's going down rather than shedding off this mound of dirt that's even with the planter.
Yep.
So this planter is going to be a full sun planter. It's going to grow up, I mean, it's just been planted, but it's going to grow up beautiful and lush, and it'll be ready to be put on somebody's porch.
Yep. And care-wise, if a little bit of deadheading, not much. The dahlias, you'll definitely have to go through and deadhead once they're done, and you probably will need either a scissors or a little pruning shears. That works nice for the dahlias because that stem is so tough. The calibricos, you don't need to do anything with them. The alyssum, nothing. Just the pansies will be the other thing that periodically,
Just to
maybe
clean up.
once a week, go through and clean up any of the pansy flowers that might need to be taken off.
Yeah, pretty easy care as far as
Yep.
planters.
Yep, beautiful.
So I hope you enjoyed that. Let's see if we can bring it in closer for you to see.
Very
It's a nice little pretty planter
with the purples.
with the purples.
It'll turn out beautiful. If you're liking our videos, please be sure to give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our BeatYourNeighbor.com website. We have our tips and tricks and blog articles, and of course our Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer is all at our website at BeatYourNeighbor.com. Thanks for
Happy
watching.
planting!